I was sitting here and I had Kildar's body, which was just the legs, the arms, the torso, no head, and these boots right here. And I thought, you know what? I kind of want to make a He-Man figure out of it. He kind of cool. So I started looking for parts, and I found different He-Man heads, and none of the skins matched. And then I found this guy here, this head, and I thought, oh, that head looks so good on it. And then I grabbed this armor here from one of the original releases of Masterverse, and being it has a shiny, I think it might have came from Faker, I'm not sure. And then I used the shield and this sword. But then I had to look for boots. And the only boots that matched so well was Spikor's boots. So it's Spikor's boots, his body over there before I tore it apart, Masterverse Faker's armor, and then the first release He-Man's sword and shield, and then the 40th anniversary He-Man face. And look at that. Look at it. Oh, I went downstairs all excited, and I showed my wife. And my wife goes, yeah, it's just a regular He-Man figure. I said, no, it's not a regular He-Man figure. I said, check this out. And I explained to her it was made from, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different figures put together to make this cool He-Man figure. Man, he is so cool. Better than the yellow hair. Look at the yellow hair. I hate the yellow hair. But yeah, it is cool looking. Now, granted, they did go a little crazy with the wash on his face, which I'm not super happy about, but I think altogether aesthetically, it just looks totally amazing. I am just shocked. I was going to throw him on eBay. Like I said, just the body with these boots on. And I thought, you know, throwing him on eBay is cool and all, but I'm not going to get much for a headless body with no armor. So I'll make a He-Man to toss on there. But now that he's made, I don't think I'm getting rid of him. I mean, he's pretty cool. So again, if you want to know the parts to make your own, not sure about the face. Yeah, I think it looks cool personally. Granted, it is a little big on there, but then He-Man's head has always looked big back in the 80s. But again, the parts are, I just said his name, Spikor. Spikor's boots, Kildar's body, and then the 40th anniversary He-Man head, Faker armor, and He-Man sword and shield from the first release of Masterverse. So there we go. I might take some alcohol and wash off some of this red. I think it would look better. So it's not quite so weird at the red marks on there. But yeah, very cool. It's surprising. I went through so many He-Man heads trying to find just any head that would match. Any head at all. Just so I could have it to sell. And let me show you. It's like this head here. It's just way too jaundicey yellow compared to his skin tone. And then all the Masterverse He-Mans with all the wrong color too, except for this one head. And I thought, what the heck? That actually looks really good. Even Ram Man doesn't quite match. He's a little too orangish. He obviously wouldn't match. Oh! And I tried the 2000X He-Man head, and again, you can see it's way more orangey than this. But yeah, that's going to be cool. I'll probably, like I said, take a Q-tip and some alcohol and clean off that face. Get rid of some of that wash. I also tried different boots, too. I tried these brown boots here, which look kind of greenish, and they just don't match the underwear very well. And then I tried these boots here, which are just way too red dark. They don't match either. But finding that perfect balance of using Spikor's boots, just nailed it. Hey Charles, thanks for joining us. Are you looking forward to the new movie? I'm pretending like it doesn't exist. Just because I don't want to get too excited about something that may be bad. Yeah, I heard the new Thundercats He-Man's pretty awesome. Hey, thank you, Cutler O'Connor. Yeah, it's just funny how I just kind of take these parts. Same Time Toys says, I definitely keep that one. Yeah. Let's see, the patient one. Hi. Thanks for joining us. I'm not sure of that face. Thanks, Andrew. Andrew says it looks great. I use Master Universe Classics Thunder Punch He-Man head, and it fitted quite well. Nice. Yes, Thunder Punch He-Man has a very light tone as well. Almost kind of a pasty white. That's actually a good one too. I think I got an extra one of those heads in my box. You know what? Let's see if I do. Pull out some classic parts here. Tub of parts. Haven't even cleaned up from last night's custom. Oh! Oh! Now these are all my classic parts, so let me raise this camera up a little bit so you guys can see the fun. See the fun! Alright. Let's just open this thing up. Bum, bum, bum. And you can see I got a bunch of boots, bunch of loincloths, bunch of arms and legs, and in the middle here I got a bunch of heads. I got the Val Kilmer Batman. Okay, it's not Val Kilmer Batman. Look at this guy. That is hilarious. I bought him that way, attached. It's kind of glued in there, but I just think that's funny. I was going to use this as a custom Hordak one time, but nobody thought it was cool. Mumra. Got a bow. Oh, what do we have here? A Thor head. Some 2000X heads. Now, I do have other heads in other boxes. Mike's around. Oh, Hordak head. And another Hordak head. Look at the color difference in these. It's just so crazy. Okay, I don't see any He-Man head in here. So I know I used to have two of those at one time when I made one tan, and so I know I have a spare head somewhere. But I may have put them in a special box because I know I have some boxes for special heads. So let's move on to the next box. Why isn't it closing? There we go. Whatever it was, I must have moved it. All right. The next tackle box down has some special heads in it. Let's see what we got going over here. Nope, looks like a Prince Adam head. A She-Ra head. I think that's all I got in here. Oh, wait. What is this? Oh, I got a snake head in here too. I think one of these I actually sanded his ears off. Okay. Just a lot of stuff. No heads though. Look at this. I got some Hordak stuff. I have a Hordak cannon. Boo boo! And a Hordak custom shield. Bum, ba-da. And of course a whole bunch of Hordak crossbows. Alright. Wait a second. Nope, no heads there. Alright, let's take a look at the next case. here. Oh, I do have more heads in this one. Let's see what I have. Oh, that's another Prince Adam head. Disguise Prince Adam head, or He-Man head. New Adventures He-Man head. Moss Man. Look at this cool Skeletor for a custom I was working on that I never finished. I got another one too. Zoop. I have a skull head. Ma, 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 ma. Another bow. Another bow. Oh, look at that head. That's kind of a cool one. That is from the Super 7 re-release of Teela. There's another one from the Super 7 re-release of Teela. Oh, this head is awful. King Rundor. There's a buzz off in here. Bee, 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 bee. What is that? Oh, it's one of the original release He-Man heads with the red eyes. The first release. And here's a white pasty one. Oh, it's Prince Adam again. Yep, no luck there. I got some 2000X heads. Eesh. What do we got going on there? Some crazy hair customs. A half painted Teela. Brr. Oh wait, what's this? Nope. Regular He-Man head. Ah, another bald one. Here's my light up Faker eyes head that I made years and years ago. Oh, Incredible Hulk head. Ooh, bigger Incredible Hulk head. What is this? Oh. Yep. I don't know what happened. You know what? I might have sold that whole entire light-skinned He-Man with his head. I'm sure I did, actually, because I didn't need him anymore. Bummer. Look at all these leg repair pieces I have for fixing old vintage He-Man figures. Original Skeletor boots for the battle armor. Okay, one more case to look through. This is funny. King hisses head. Okay. One more case. I can't see your guys' comments while I'm doing this, so I'll jump back and look at your guys' comments. About... Yes, please become a subscriber. I like when no one's giving the like button. Burger King. Yes, the new game sounds really cool. I cannot wait to try it. Hey, Overlord, thanks for joining us. Bridezilla, thanks for being here. I like the old man head with the patch. Yes. Oh yeah, a new Battle Cat cartoon to match the Cringer. Oh, the last case is really far down on the floor. Hold on. should have left this case alone. I don't think there's any heads in there. Yep, I don't see any heads. Just these weird dino finger puppets that I've put on figures to be funny. A nice 20-sided dice. Oh, I got parts. I didn't know I had those in there. Wow. Lots of 2000X shields. But no heads. Lots and lots of staffs. What's this? Oh, that is Molar's stuff. And I got some horse legs in the back there. Yep, nothing really cool. Oh, this is funny. One time I made a custom giant and I had this shirt on him. And my granddaughter asked me years ago, the oldest one, she goes, "What's the G stand for?" I said, "It stands for Grandpa, of course." And she thought that was so cool that my figure had a G on his chest for Grandpa. Oh, that is funny. I forgot all about that custom figure. So weird looking at these things that have been sitting around for years and years and years. All right. I think this is the end of the video. For those that just joined, I was trying to show off this cool He-Man that I made. And he is made from multiple parts. The anniversary He-Man, 40th anniversary. Faker armor from the Faker they gave us with the multi-shiny blue. The original Sword and Shield from the first Masterverse. The body from Koldar and the boots from Spikor. So that is how this really awesome, cool He-Man figure was made. All right. Let's see. Toys of Time Gone By. Thanks for joining me. Good to see you, man. See, I quit playing with He-Man ever since the Transformers came out in '84. It's funny, I actually stopped collecting He-Man and stuff in probably, what was it? Probably the third year it came out. So probably like '85 is probably when I stopped getting He-Man figures. Maybe '86, I'm not sure. But then I didn't mess with them again until right before the year 2000, because my kids now had toys, and I started to get them He-Man figures. And that's what got me back into it, actually, is my own kids. So it's kind of funny. And then my brother sent me some of my old toys from a long time ago. So Rick stopped in late '86 too. Yeah, let's compare it to the Strangers pack He-Man. What the heck? So here is the He-Man that came with the 2-pack. And you know, I actually am not a fan of the skin tone side by side. That's funny. I thought he was really cool, but I mean, the gold looks cooler on this He-Man, and the boots look cooler. And so if there was a way to take off the gauntlets, the loincloth, and the boots, and swap it with a different He-Man skin tone, it'd be pretty cool. I also like the armor too, kind of that dark silver. It's pretty cool looking. Anyway, that is all that I have. So here's the Stranger Things He-Man. Here's my custom I just made today out of spare parts. And that is pretty much about it. Let me check your guys' final comments. I just got my 80th anniversary He-Man Skeletor 2-pack. Awesome figures. Haven't opened them yet. I keep calling it 80th too, but I think it's supposed to be 40th. That's funny. I do the same thing. It's because there's two in there, and they're both 40, so it'd be 80th, right? I was in the He-Man, Thundercats, Turtle, Brave Star, Star Wars, a team of Ghostbusters. Nice. Whoa, you had the Eternia playset, Overlord? That's awesome. Yes, the Stranger Things He-Man is pretty awesome. Transformers are my great gateway drug into the collecting of Moto again. 87 never got into it. All right. All right, you guys. Hey, Jeff, thanks for joining us. Well, until next time. Hey, Morrow, thanks for joining us. Hopefully I said your name right. Until next time, like they always say in the 1987 movie, good journey. You guys can keep talking. Let's see. What? You had everything? No way. Okay, you need to go back and watch my video on all of the He-Man figures and go through it and see if you really had them all. And then comment on that video. Let me know if you're missing anything. If you had all of them, dude, that's like totally awesome. I had the Origins Eternia's bad mistake of buying it. Oh, the Origins Eternia is cool, man. Even the Giants. No way. Let's see. Mr. Kisser says, I run across the Transformers at the flea market, but every time I run across them, there's always missing parts. Yes. Missing parts plague lots of lines. Basically, they're all commemorative. Yes, the commemorative figures were pretty cool. Most of mine are commemorative too. All right. Anyway, I guess this will be the end of the video, you guys. Thanks for joining me. And let me check the final comments before I go. Yes, Charles, good journey. I'm a Transformer collector now. Nice. Takes too much space. It does. It is big. It is big. I have mine pulled apart in different pieces in different corners of the room. All right, until next time, good journey, you guys. Bye now.